going on, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great day. Wanted to bring a fun video for you guys and gals today to share with you. I've been talking about sharing my Mutiny Metals collection with you guys for a while. Not that long ago, I did share Wicked Sick Relics, which is a part of the Mutiny Metals collection with you guys. There's been quite a few that's been added to that, and today's going to be my complete collection of Mutiny Metals. Mutiny Metals has been around since 2015. I remember when they started, I started stacking, I think it was late 13, early 14. A lot of the guys out there, the early guys, started pouring silver. Kind of watched them, you know, start, and it was real cool. And I started buying stuff back in the day, and it just kind of stuck. You guys know that I pour my own silver, but I definitely have fun picking up stuff from other silver makers out there. Have quite a nice, what I call, quote unquote, community type stack. You know, Mutiny Metals is pretty large nowadays. Been around for a few years now, and you know, they make a lot of pieces, sell a lot of pieces. If you're not aware, Kevin Bailey and his son do Mutiny Metals. They do the pours and stamp it all up and do everything. And I've had pleasure with dealing with them over the years, and they do a great job. And I just had a lot of fun. You know, they like to make metal fun, a lot of pirate type pieces, things like that. You know, these are pieces that you collect. You know, I wouldn't say definitely part of my stack. There's a lot of ounces here nowadays. This is a collection that I've been working on for 7-8 years now. Probably right around 7 years since I first bought my first Mutiny Metals piece. So it's been a while to amass what I have here that I'm going to share with you. I'm going to do a brief overview of what I'm going to be going over. And, you know, I'm not going to touch on every single piece. That would take way too long, guys. But I will point out some of the highlights and some more rare stuff that I have. It's been, like I said, a lot of fun. One of my collections, one of the things that I enjoy about precious metals the most is to diversify my stack, have fun with it. You know, not everything in my stack's going to be generic. There's definitely a place for that, and I definitely do stack that for sure. But I like to pick up stuff like this, and you know, it's paid off for me over the years, picking up things that have nice premiums. You know, Mutiny Metals does pretty well on the secondary market. If you ever take a look on eBay and check out the sales, some of the rare stuff goes for. They do pretty good. So hopefully I don't make you sick with moving the camera around, but it's really the only way I can do it, guys. So I hope that you enjoy. So let's go ahead and start up here with some of the Wicked Sick Relics. You've seen some of these recently. But like I said, since my last video on just the Wicked Sick Relics, there have been, oh geez, probably at least a dozen pieces or so that have been released. They had quite a few of them release over the holiday and into this year, and I've been picking them up, having fun with it. That right there is their first and only art bar. This is, and it happens to be a Wicked Sick Relics. Pretty cool one there. A lot of the ones here in this first row that I'm sharing with you are the older ones that started back in the day. They have a lot of different variations, small variations, little half ouncers and stuff of that stamp there. I'll try to go back down this way. Later, they did repeat a couple stamps. Some of these are their earliest stamps from when they first started the Wicked Sick. And they did release a couple of them in 2 ounces. Some of the more popular ones from back then, so I went ahead and scooped some of those. So some of these are, most of these are 1 ounce pieces. There are some chunky 2 ouncers in here. Lots of different designs. As you can tell, these are some of the newer ones being pressed bars. I call those pressed bars over, you know, I call these poured, I call these pressed, because these are, they use a die to make these. So of course, I guess what you would call the planchet is a poured bar, of course, but then they are pressed in a die. And that's how you get that look. So here are the pinup series, which is always fun. The pinup girls, all different types. There's quite a few in that one. Try to hold my phone a little more steady. And I'm gonna move through these a little bit. You know, you can pause if you need to. Try not to make the video way too long, but I definitely want to give you guys a cool look at some of this stuff. Just really neat designs. I hate to think of how many stamps he's had made. I know he's had lots and lots of stamps made, that's for darn sure. Not every single piece is limited, but a lot of the pieces that they make are limited. And we'll go through some of the Halloween pieces that they've had. Even with these down here, these 1/4 ounce, quite a few that came out this year. I guess I'll backtrack just a little bit to show you that. There's the gingerbread that came out around Christmas, and then you got Jason, Michael Myers, Frankenstein, Chucky. That looks like Five Nights at Freddy or something. There's Freddy, some regular. These are all still Wicked Sick relics. Cool pieces. I have lots of the fractionals as well. You can come through here. Here's some smaller little, these are 1/4 ounce, or are these quarters? They say 1/10 ounce piece, but I'm sure they're probably heavier than 1/10 ounce. One thing I have noticed with Mutiny Metals, a lot of things I've noticed with Mutiny Metals, a lot of their fractionals are pretty darn heavy. You know, for instance, like a lot of their 1/2 ounce pieces like these, like if you weighed them, I'm not saying they all do, but a lot of them will be like over 20 some grams. That's pretty common. At least the ones that I've gotten from them over the years. Lots of cool different designs. More fractionals, 1/2 ouncers, little chunkies. They don't make these anymore. A bunch of different variations of them. Little 1/2 ounce piece here, keyhole. These were a Christmas gift one year they were making and throwing in with your orders. I don't really stack copper, but these type of pieces kind of match the Wicked Sick relic ones, so I picked these up. These were relatively inexpensive, just a few bucks a piece. I thought they were kind of cool looking. Of course, those are all copper. Here's a little copper cross. Thought that was kind of neat. Here's some of the very popular and newer No Plomo Plata. Some of the new ones that just come out, double-sided, and a couple of the 2 ounce. And then here we have really cool, they got a hold of Comstock silver. Kevin had quite a bit of the Comstock, got his hands on it and made some Comstock bars out of the silver. And he had these 3 different 1 ounce variations. I grabbed a few of those. One of my favorite pieces though is this 5 ounce Comstock bar, which I think there might only be 5 of these ever made. So this is definitely a rare piece that was not on his website. And if you have one, you'd be very lucky to have one. If you are a Mutiny Metals collector, that would be a very hard piece to track down, meaning I don't know who else has those, but that's a very rare one. Some cooler ones here from a Cold Dead Hands, just lots of cool different pieces. You see Jesus and the devil piece there. Work our way back this way. Over the years, he's had crystal made, silver crystal. He used to sell them in these vials, or he would give them away if you spent so much money on his website. This is the galleon, very cool. I got some of these 5 ouncers, just a big wicked, really cool stamp. Really like that. I got a couple of those. This was a shiny 4 ounce version, I believe, yep. And then there was a 3 ounce version that came in this container, this little chest. Another variation, here's number 12. I don't remember how many he made, maybe 20, 25. That's a pretty rare piece too. I do have some rare ones in my collection. Here, I'll pause here in the middle to show you guys some of the 10 ouncers that I have. This was a little bit more rare too. You see the skull one here. This is the one that the coffin came with. This was in the earlier days of him pouring here. That's number 16, looks like. Very cool. These right here are his first bars. This is where they started. This is where Mutiny Metals started. These little press bars right here. Back in the day, I remember these showing up on eBay. I remember Big Stack McGee bought some of these off of eBay and did an unboxing back then when this was all that Mutiny Metals was pouring. I only have one of their original bars. I wish I'd have picked up more back then, but they're hard to get your hands on nowadays. And they definitely have a nice premium. There's a nice 10 ounce mermaid, 3 ounce mermaid. This is a new 5 ounce mermaid. And I just noticed putting this together, it's stamped 10 ounces. So that's an error for sure. I just noticed that, just realized that when I was putting this together. So that's probably, I'm sure nobody else has that one. Here is another one that's pretty rare. This is a bar that Mutiny Metals did with 3 Doors Down, which makes this one, it is rare, but what makes this one special is it did not get stamped with weight or purity. So it might be a 101. I don't believe there are any other ones like this. I hit Kevin up about it, and he said that was definitely a mistake, that it's an error bar, and all of the rest of them, you know, as far as he knew, all had the weight and purity on it. There's some more of the flat bars that came out over the years. We'll start moving this way a little bit more. Here's one of my favorite bars, if not my favorite bar that he makes. It's called the Captain's Cut. I got a few of these. I just really like that bar. It's a little 3-ounce bar. I just enjoy the stamp on that. I got a few of those, and you know, he's done different variations of these bars here as well. That's a 3-ounce. We'll go ahead and move down slowly. There's a nice 5-ounce that's been toned up. 4-ounce, or that's another 5-ounce, I believe. 4-ounce, 4-ounce, 3-ounce. Different variations that he's came out with. Here's a cool thing that he came out with not that long ago. These are all 2-ounce. They're all playing cards. So you have the 4 different suits of the kings with the playing card backs, which is pretty cool. And then there's the regular suits, you know, heart, diamond, you know, clubs, spades. And then there's a joker. I got the set on that and a few extras for sure. A lot of the bars I have extras or doubles, or, you know. Here's the new members Mutiny Metal Club bar that started last summer. I think it started maybe in June or July. That was the first one there. And these are the ones that have come out every month since. I pick up 2 or 3 of those every month when they come out. Down here, just some more newer releases that they've come out with. Some of these mixed in here will be a little bit older, a little bit newer. Different collaborations that Mutiny Metals has done with people. I have some of those. I do not have all of them. This is a nice low mintage set. These 3-ouncers came as a set. I think there's only 20 of these sets. I have set 13. Pretty cool as original stamps here. I think that's one of my favorites for sure. The little set of the dancing skeletons. And here are some of his original bars. This one's pretty cool too, before we get to that. A little bank vault. Just a cool one. Here's his original ones here. I picked up the set in 2-ounce. And my set number is 1, 2, 3. So they're all consecutive, or not consecutive, but matching serial numbers rather. So I was pretty happy about that. Here's a nice rare one. This alien bar. These are really hard to find. Some of these other ones are hard to find. Some of his earlier pressed pieces here. Just cool. I really dig that. I love eagles, so I definitely dig that one. Here's a collab with the Man Spot off of Instagram. Here we have some of the pieces that he came out. I believe these were Memorial Day releases. That might have been the first year, and this might have been the second year if I'm remembering correctly. But quite a few different pieces. Here's some more stuff down here. Some more collaborations. Some more cool pieces. Some of these stamps I really dig. Just a lot of fun pieces. I have fun with this set. Here's the nice hex. And the little square, the little chunky pieces. I got quite a few. I don't even know how many stickers I've gotten from all my orders over the years. I just put a handful of these out there. I got probably a 3-inch stack, 3 or 4-inch stack of stickers, of Mutiny Metal stickers. I just throw back in the box. But yeah, that's getting pretty much. I will show you this one too, since it is a little bit more rare. If you haven't watched my other video, this is one of the most rare pieces that they've poured. There was 20. These came in a set for Halloween. Those just those 2 bars right there, and there were only 20 sets made. It's another rare set that I have from them. But I try not to make you sick here, but I'll give you an overview. I have to stand up here to give you a little bit of an overview, a nice view of the whole collection. See if I can zoom out just a little bit. There we go. So there you have just about a monster box full of Mutiny Metals. There's 450 ounces there in my collection. Getting close to having that monster box size collection. Have a lot of fun with it, guys. If you want to check out Mutiny Metals, you can see them. I believe he's got YouTube, but I don't believe that they are very active on YouTube. You have to go over to Instagram. From there you can find a link. I'll put a link down below as well to his website. But I have a lot of fun, like I said, guys. If you've been following me over the years, you guys know I'm a collector. You know I stack. You know I like to support other people, especially small businesses and stuff. And that's what I do with Kevin's business here, Mutiny Metals, and I have fun with it. And there's definitely other people that I collect, and I will be sharing other collections from other people that I have nice size collections from, like the bear. So I'll probably do a video here in the near future of all my pieces from the bear. He might be next. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys for stopping by. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you like this type of video, let me know down below, and I will try to put some time into making these types of videos happen. Obviously, they take a long time to put this type of thing together, so please give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys on the next one.